everyone, so today I'm going to be laying some pavers down, about 8 pavers in total. I have this pretty bench that I want to put on the side of my house. That way it could be like a nice little photography area if I wanted to take pictures of my clients or whatnot, or just even make the yard pretty. So this is the first time that I am doing this. I've never done it before. I probably watched maybe like 2 videos. So I did go to YouTube Academy to learn how to do this. So yes, and of course I'm doing it by myself. I did not want to pay anyone, and I figured this could not be a hard project for me to do and work out. Start off, this is the pretty bench that I was referring to in the beginning that I wanted to put down. It just looked like it was missing a whole lot. Now here's the area. I woke up super early, like 5 in the morning, to try to get a head start before my daughter wake up. So first thing first, I had to clean the area. By doing so, I had to rake all the leaves, put them in trash bags, take my garden scissors and cut all the plants around it, trying to make the area look less busy. And this thing right here, not sure what it's called, but it had to go. So here I am trying to yank it out. My fence and this piece of wood, don't know why it's there, that also had to go. After that, I just took my rake and raked some more until it was completely clean to all I saw was dirt. Here I am. I'm about to measure my pavers to where exactly I want to place them. I don't really have like a specific measuring tool, so I just took one of the piece of wood from that wood fence thing that I try to yank out my wire fence, and I used that as like a measuring tool to measure it. Now I will say my measurements was not correct, but it was correct enough. Here I am trying to put the bench to see how much more I have to go. Originally, I only had bought 6 pavers, and then that's when I realized that I needed 8. So now I got the measurements down. It's time to dig. I really underestimated how much work this was going to be, but once I got started, I was like, I cannot stop now. So here it is. Here I'm using my Tamper tool to flatten it out, to level it, make sure everything is nice and flat. This is a tool that I got from Lowe's, and it came in pretty handy. So here I discovered I had a problem. There was a root from a tree that was like underneath where I could not level it flat enough because of that stem or root. So I wanted to get rid of it before it grew and move my bench out of place, my pavers out of place. So here I took a saw and I cut the root. Now I did not own one, so I had to like borrow one from my family friend. So here, took it out. Now I can go back to work and flatten it out some more. You're probably wondering why I have rain boots doing yard work, but let me tell you something. I don't really own no shoes that can get dirty, so this was like the best option I had. So here I try to place the pavers down, and as you can tell, it was not sitting flat enough, so I had to go back in and flatten it out some more. I noticed that it was the very corners and the edge that was making it tilt, so I had to go and make those edges straight down. Here I think I finally got it, so I'm gonna use some weed and grass killer, and I'm gonna spray that over the dirt before I start putting my base. The base was pretty much like a patio and paver base. I also got this at Lowe's. It is small rocks that you put underneath the pavers. Here I am spreading it out. The second thing I used was paver sand. This was the final step, and here I am. I just pour the bag and then I try to spread it out flat as much as I could. Poured some water on it to get it just a little bit wet, and then took my tamper tool again and went back just to make sure it was nice and super flat. So here I am placing the pavers down. They are sitting really nice this time. I will have like a few hiccups where I had to make a little bit of adjustment, but it wasn't as bad as to having to take all the pavers out and try to redo the whole thing again. So here I'm just placing all of the pavers once again, trying to level it out and just making sure everything falls nicely. Here I ran into a problem where one of the pavers did not fit, so I had to go back, dig some more dirt out, and just made sure that it fit correctly. So yes, I still had to add more paver base, the rocks and the sand, so everything could have best of both. Now, before y'all start blowing me up with what I did wrong or what I should do, I'm going to let y'all know this was a one-time DIY project for me. And once it's done, it's done. I would not be redoing it again, and I would not try to redo it again. So I appreciate all the tips and whatnot, but I am happy that it was done and completed and it's over with. Here I'm taking my rubber wood mallet and I'm just pretty much just banging on it just to lay it flat some more. Then I hop here and there and try to stand on each paver to make sure that it does not rock back and forth, that it was steady and it was still. So if any of them moved just a little bit, I did take it out and try to level it out some more. And here it is. It is all completed. I am pushing the dirt back down on the corners so there's no space in between. The dirt was actually higher than where I placed the pavers, but that was okay. Here it is all done. So I'm going to try to put my bench over top. It might not look perfect, but it was perfect for me because I did it all by myself. So I was proud of myself. So here is the bench without even putting anything beside it. It looked 100 times better. So here I am sitting on it, making sure that it doesn't rock back and forth. And boy, I was tired. Shout out to all the hardworking men that do this job for a living every day. I give you all the props. Here I did buy some plants and flowers. I bought some mums and 2 palm tree. I also bought some bricks so my mums could be different level, different height, so it all won't look just flat down. I will also do the same for the other side. By the way, my daughter had finally woke up and I just put some clothes on her and I said, come help mommy. So she definitely tried to help as much as she could. I ended up buying these 2 cute fall pillows that I bought from Walmart. I also purchased some grass seeds so the areas that don't have any grass can look really nice and green and really pretty by the time the grass grows back. And here's to the finished look. Yes, I absolutely love it. Here comes the before and after pics. So now I'm really excited because I am about to show you guys the remodeling of my backyard. I wanted a patio so bad, but I wanted a concrete patio. So here is a before video of what my backyard looked like. I wanted a concrete slab all in the back into a square where I would have a fire pit and a concrete wall. I also had like a hole in the backyard. I wanted to get that fixed. So here is what it looked like before anything was done to it. Shout out to Jim Contracting. I pretty much had a vision and he made it come to life. So here they are, making a pathway of what I wanted and getting it done. So from now, I will just let you watch and see how it goes. I will say that this project took about a month to complete. Once the concrete was laid down, I had to wait for the color to come in, and I wanted that brick color only because the house, the foundation of the house was brick. So I wanted it all to match. So here I had brought some furniture from Amazon. It was a sectional espresso brown wicker sofa set. Here I'm trying to read the direction to put these sofa together, and if anybody knows me, they know that I actually hate putting things together, but because I am living the single life, majority of everything I have to do it on my own. I'm not going to lie, it took me about 2 to 3 days, but it got done, and once it was done, it was absolutely beautiful. I'm looking forward into those small gatherings or some free meet mommy time. So yes, I am excited. I bought some pillows. I got my umbrella up, and this is daytime, and this is what it looks like at night. I also brought a LED solar light umbrella to go over top to match with the bricks, and also a light to go over top of the bench. I absolutely love it. I might add another chair or more flowers, but this is just the beginning. Thank you all for watching. Hope you liked it as well. Please don't forget to subscribe and like for my next video. Thank you. Bye.